2 minutes is still a decent amount of rest when working for muscle building, right? You don't have to drop it to a minute. Once you start dropping it down to a minute, 45 seconds,
I know you see it when it's too hard to believe in, cause you're witnessing the closest people leaving.
What's going on, YouTube? You're back with the Prez. We're down here in Hallandale Beach, Florida, visiting the family for the holidays. Untypical. I'm in a hoodie down here. It's actually pretty brick. It's Christmas Eve. It's about 45 degrees, so nothing I'm not used to. Typical New York bar weather. Told you guys I was going to be doing a little more bodybuilding style training while I'm down here. I haven't been doing much filming just because I've been very busy. So we're going to be getting into a calisthenic full back workout today, bodybuilding style. If you guys have been following my typical routine for the last couple months, it's strength training, right? Very high intensities, meaning the loads are very heavy, but the volume is very, very low, right? I'm training 3 times a week, and pretty much all I'm really doing is weighted pull-ups for my main back workout. And just as of late, I started incorporating more volume and accessory work for added back volume, right? But typically the main working sets, the hard sets, are very low volume weighted pull-ups, weighted dips, overhead pressing, and squats. But bodybuilding style today is going to be higher volume, lower intensities, meaning load. So all I got with me today is one 25-pound dumbbell, which I'm going to be doing my weighted pulls with. So we're going to start the routine off today with an every minute on the minute muscle up drill. So we're going to do 10 minutes, 2 muscle ups every minute on the minute. So 20 total muscle ups. It's going to be our first workout for the day. Remember, this is a back focused or all back workout. The only thing that's not going to be back is the muscle ups. It's full body. And again, bodybuilding style training, higher volumes, shorter rest periods, lower intensities. I got the stopwatch. We're going to be doing every minute on the minute, 2 muscle ups to start it off. So 10 minutes to start. 3, 2, let's go. I'm going to do 3 muscle ups every minute. From now on, and if they get hard, then I'll drop it back down to 2. 15 more seconds. New merch, guys, all coming soon. Stay tuned for the whole revamp of the website, as well as my programs. Listen, I'm going to be doing more of an app-based experience now. If you guys want to start any of my programs, I'm also revamping all my programs. I'm getting rid of a lot of programs on my website that I feel aren't as beneficial to people, as well as they're not as wanted, right? So I'm going to be doing a whole new revamp, all new programs. It's going to be all phased out. Every program is going to be broken into 3 phases. Each phase is going to be about a month long. So all 3-month programs, step by step, with progressive overload built in, week to week, all different focuses. Let's go. So stay tuned. All that should be done hopefully by the new year. And then my merch shop is going to be integrated into the website. So now you guys can go order whatever merch you guys like, and it's going to be shipped to you directly through the merchant itself, right? Usually I order a bunch of bulk merchandise and I would have to ship it out myself, but then I would get left with a bunch of extra inventory that people don't buy and stuff like that. Sometimes I pay more in shipping costs than what it actually is. And again, just going to be an easier experience for you guys and for me. Granted, I'll probably make a lot less off of the merchandise itself, but But the merchandise is gonna be a lot better quality now, more fire, better designs, and as long as you guys are happy with it, I don't give a fuck about how much I make off it. So as long as I don't lose money on it, like I said, you guys know, fire merch coming through. Behind on the minutes now, but I talk too long, so now I'm going up on every 15th second of the minute. Round 5. All right, we're dropping back down to 2 reps. Muscle ups might be a little sloppy, but I really haven't been training them that often. I was doing them weighted in my programs, but to be honest, the muscle ups before everything, the weighted muscle ups, were taking away energy from the weighted pulls and the weighted dips. So I said F it, and I cut the muscle ups out, as well as doing the weighted muscle ups and then weighted pulls and then weighted dips, then overhead pressing heavy every session. It was starting to bother the elbow, right? So that's why I had to scale back a little bit. Let's go, round 6. We're back on the minute. All right, we caught back up to every minute now. Shorten the break period now, so I went back to 2 reps. I'll probably throw 3 in again towards the end. 6 rounds done, we got 4 more. Let me show you guys. The other t-shirt. Got the Stay Natural with the new logo. Nice BN Bar Natural stitching. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2. All new merch, way better material too, way better quality. We're at the next level fitted, all cotton shirts. Seven rounds done. About to go into round 8. It's cold out here. Three, 2, 1. Let's go. Four, 3, 2. I didn't feel anything in any of my elbows till that set right there. So we only got one more round left, round 10. We're gonna hit this 3, take a nice 3-minute break in between this exercise and the next exercise. Should be weighted pulls, higher volume here, guys. Three, 2, 1, let's go. Hoo. Hoo. All right, 10 rounds, every minute on the minute, either 2 or 3 muscle ups, mostly 3 muscle ups every set. I would say I probably did 6 sets of 3, maybe 4 sets of 2. So 26 total reps, muscle ups to start the routine off. Take a nice 3-minute break now, nothing too extravagant. Just let the heart rate come down a little bit. Then we got weighted pull-ups next. Let's go. All right, guys. Almost 3-minute break now since we finished the every minute on the minute drill. Just letting the heart rate come down a little bit. Like I said, bodybuilding style back workout today. So the intensity, meaning the load, is gonna be a lot lower than what I use when I'm training for strength. Lately, I've been working with 90 pounds. I've been almost at a plateau with 90-pound weighted pull-ups. Let's just say I'm only hitting max reps 3 with that load, right? So now I want to be hitting 10 to 12 reps a set for 4 sets. I dropped all the way down 25 pounds. So that's almost a 60% reduction in weight. Maybe even a little more than that, right? Maybe even 65 to 70% reduction in weight compared to when I'm training in the 3-rep range. So we're gonna be taking strict 2-minute breaks. I'm going for 10 to 12 reps a set of clean, full range of motion pull-ups, focusing on squeezing the back and the lats every repetition. Bodybuilding style, guys. So if you guys can't do weighted pull-ups, you could do this body weight, or you could even throw a band on. But again, focus on control, squeezing the back, feeling the muscles work. So 25 pounds. Just gonna strap this on. Woo. Back is feeling nice from the every minute on the minute muscle ups. I ain't gonna front. See, nice and controlled, not jerking, not trying to use momentum, just focusing on pulling my elbows down and back, contracting the lats. 2-minute breaks, strict between each set now. So we caught 10 on set 1, hoping to hit 10 for the next 3 remaining sets. Remember, when training for strength, you're working on recruiting maximum muscle fiber output each repetition, right? You're trying to generate as much force, generating as much recruitment with as many muscle fibers as possible that it takes you to power yourself through for that intensity, right? So when I'm doing 90-pound pulls, I'm focusing on pulling as hard, as strong, and as fast as possible, which causes the muscle fibers in my body and my muscles to activate and recruit the most amount possible to produce that energy needed for me to get over with 90-pound rep. Here, when you're focusing on hypertrophy, more time under tension, you're not focusing on generating maximal force output from the jump. You're focusing on nice, controlled, slow movements. So it's been a minute and 20 seconds break. We still got another 30 seconds left. And 2 minutes is still a decent amount of rest when working for muscle building, right? You don't have to drop it to a minute. Once you start dropping it down to a minute, 45 seconds, you're working on more muscular endurance as opposed to muscular building, right? 2-minute break, sufficient. And then when you're training for strength, you rest 3, 5, 6 minutes. All right, let's go. You see, that 10th rep was just struggle right there. So I'm only gonna call that 9.5 reps right there. So 2-minute break again, aiming for a good 9. I'll even take 8 reps per set. Remember, hypertrophy, 8 to 12, even 6 to 12 rep range, 6 to 15 rep range. Ideally, focusing on keeping the muscle under tension, nice controlled repetitions, no jerking, not trying to use momentum, not trying to kip. So, and again, I could have pushed out another rep, but you don't want to go to failure when training like this style, right? Going to failure is going to require a lot bigger break periods, and it's going to require a lot more central nervous system demand. We're not trying to strain the nervous system here. We're trying to build muscle and just strain the musculature system, right? So strength training, more nervous system demanding, because you're lifting max loads, right? Max force output. It's more demanding. It's more of a skill-based movement pattern learning. When you're training for muscle growth, hypertrophy, time under tension, like I said, slower, controlled repetitions, feeling the muscle contract and stretch every repetition. All right, it's 1 minute and 5 seconds, another minute break. 2 more sets here. And these type of workouts, compared to the strength building with the lower break periods, are going to be a lot more glycogen demanding. Remember, higher volume, you're contracting and eccentrically loading a lot more with a lot less break periods. You're building up more lactic acid in the muscle. It's going to require a lot more glycogen to push through the workout, right? So if you're eating a higher fat diet and going into this workout, your performance is probably going to be hindered. Ideally, you want to go in nice amount of carbs in the system before you hit this type of training. It's going to power you through. It's going to help with the muscular contractions. Let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, set 3 here, guys. All right, guys, 8 reps. So I gotta get 8 reps on the 4th set. 2-minute break again. I told you, you can see 25 pounds. When you keep those break periods strict, 2 minutes, and you guys see, chin over the bar every rep, a second to a half a second pause, squeezing the back, squeezing the lats, pulling the elbows down and back, really contracting the whole posterior chain, and then fully eccentrically loading, full dead hang, avoiding that stretch reflex at the bottom. It's gonna be a lot more demanding on the muscles. In turn, which is why the load, meaning 25 pounds, is hard when you're training this style of repetition. And after this set, I'm going to demonstrate something to you guys about accumulating volume. You have your phone on you? Talking to my pops. My pops just got here. He's going to grab his phone. I'm going to use his phone for a calculator after this clip, and I'm going to teach you guys something. Woo. So you guys can see the long, I mean not the so long, but I'm showing you the full rest periods. I'm not editing the video, I'm not ending the clip. So you can see the strict 2 minutes in between every set. Still got another 25 seconds, guys.
Mom! And Mom! It's here!
10 seconds, guys. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, let's go. Round 4. Whew. You can see that 8th rep on the 4th set, tough. You don't want to go to failure, but if your last set, you almost hit failure, that's okay. You're gonna take a nice 3-minute break now before the next exercise, and we're gonna be switching up the movement pattern. So, Pops, come here real quick. Let me see your phone. Watch your feet. All right. Remember, I'm gonna teach you guys something about accumulating volume. So we just hit, we're gonna do some math here. 25-pound pull-ups. We did 10, 9, 8, 8, right? So 25 times 10 plus 25 times 9 plus 25 times 8 plus 25 times 8. In that pull set, those 4 sets, I lifted 875 total pounds within all my repetitions, right? So set 1, 10 reps, set 2, 9, set 3, 8, and 8. Total load lifted, excluding my body weight, just with the 25 pounds, 875 total pounds, right? Now let's just say I did 90-pound pull-ups for 5 sets of 3. So 90 times 3 equals 270 times 5. 1,350 total pounds would have been lifted. So 90 pounds lifted for only 15 repetitions would have gave me a total of 1,350 pounds lifted. I did 25 pounds for 10, 19, 27, 35 reps. So almost 2 to 1 and still less total volume lifted. So when you're building, people will say, oh, you don't build muscle when training for strength. Well, I just lifted almost 600 more pounds if I would have been training lower volume rep ranges there, guys. So total different stimulus. I did end up acquiring more volume if I would have did 5 sets of 3 at 90 pounds as opposed to 35 reps of 25 pounds, right? So you guys can see the discrepancy of total volume lifted. But I'm gonna be lifting more volume now because I have more work to do. Usually with the weighted pulls, I'm gonna be done after that, right? So we will be accumulating more volume now with the remaining exercises. So at the end of the session, the overall volume for my back will be higher. All right, guys, 4 sets weighted pull work done. Remember, we're training the back here, so we're gonna be hitting it from every angle now. And I've told you this many times in the past. In order to train the back completely, you guys gotta incorporate vertical pulling, which is our pull-ups, as well as horizontal pulling, which is gonna be a row variation. So I'm gonna be demonstrating here neutral grip, inverted L rows, tuck bodyweight rows, tuck front lever rows, whatever you want to call them. Neutral grip here, guys. So do this on monkey bars. If you don't have neutral bars, you can do them on a pull-up bar. I'll demonstrate a set on the pull-up bar as well. So invert, squeezing, all right, 8 reps. Told you, I'm not gonna go to failure on any set unless it's the last set of the exercise, then I'll push out a little more intensity. So 8 reps, again, I'll take about 90 seconds here, maybe 2 minutes, and I wanna fall in that 6 to 10 rep range now on these rows. I got my pops filming me, so I'm not gonna record, I'm not gonna make them hold the phone in between every set. I'll see you at set 2. All right, guys, second set. All right, a little easier, 8 reps. Could have pushed out 10. If I hit 8 set 1, I'll try to hit 8 for the next set again. Then we're gonna drop right into a drop set after this 3rd set. All right, guys, 3rd set. All right, I told you I'm gonna drop down now to an easier variation and keep repping. So I went from more an advanced tuck or a full L to more of a closed tuck, which is an easier regression, and only was able to get an extra 4 reps. So switching the leverage of the body makes the exercise either harder or easier. So the more open and farther away my lower body is from my chest, the harder the exercise. The closer my lower body is and the more tucked I am, the easier the exercise. So that's 3 sets, inverted rows, done. So we did 10-minute muscle up drill, 4 rounds weighted pull-ups, 3 rounds of rowing, 2 more exercises left, guys. Let's get it. All right, guys, inverted tucked bodyweight rows, done. So far, our 2 main movements, the weighted pulls and the rows, besides the muscle ups, we're falling in that 6 to 10, 6 to 12 rep range, right? So perfect for hypertrophy, perfect for that time under tension. And now we're gonna be focusing more on, as well, besides hypertrophy, like I mentioned earlier, that muscular endurance. So now we're gonna be supersetting 2 back exercises back to back. One's gonna be more of an isometric strength builder, and then we're gonna go into the second exercise, which is gonna be more repetitions. Again, working in that hypertrophy rep range, in that 6 to 12 rep range, really focusing on time under tension, but supersetting them is gonna help build on that muscular endurance. So we're gonna start here, supinated grip pull-ups, also known as a chin-up. We're gonna be doing a chin-up isometric hold. 10-second hold on top, nice and slow, controlled, negative down. Then we're gonna go right into weighted body weight rows. So watch, we're gonna film it back to back. Let's go. Full dead hang. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Full control, negative, full range of motion here, guys. Now, watch what I'm gonna do. So you guys saw I have the 25-pound dumbbell. I'm gonna throw it right into my school bag here, guys. I'm gonna show you guys how to make an easy weight pack. So now, I'm gonna throw this on. Getting stuck on my watch. But you want the straps to be tight here, guys. Well, you want it to be tight so it doesn't hang too much. Luckily, my park has an actual row machine set up, but you guys can do this on dip bars, wherever you do your body weight rows. So, pronated grip here. Remember, nice and controlled, time under tension. We're gonna let the back retract at the bottom, keeping the body in one line. Protract at the bottom, sorry. Then we're gonna retract, squeeze, fully let the back protract, full range of motion, shoulders down and back into retraction. 2, squeeze. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, guys. So just watch this. Remember, loosening up the bag. Remember, guys, the back, the scapula, full range of motion for the scapula goes into protraction, where it's rounded, reaching forward, and then retraction with the shoulders are pinched back. So when you're inverted rowing, the full range of motion rep would put you into protraction at the bottom, but we're not pulling from protraction, right? Once we're in protraction, then you pull your shoulders down and back, lock the lats in place, set the scapula into retraction, and then you row. That's when you isometrically hold on the eccentric back down, full protract under control, pause, retract, pull again. That's the full range of motion for a bodyweight row while done under full control. So 2 more sets of this. I'm not gonna film every set here because I don't want the video to be too long. 2 more sets of this, and we got 1 burnout set to do at the end. Let's get it. All right, guys, so 3 rounds, isometric chin-up hold to 6 to 10 weighted bodyweight rows, done. Rested again about 3 minutes. Now we're gonna end with a burnout, just regular bodyweight pull routine. Here I'm gonna be going, probably gonna add a little momentum in, a little bit of jerking. Again, my body's fatigued, back is super fatigued, This is just gonna be a burnout to add more volume and train the pull-up when your body is under fatigue, which again will help you for when you're fresh with your reps. So 1 max set to burn out right now, guys. Let's go. All right, 15 reps, full range of motion, chin over the bar, full dead hang. Try to avoid any of that bounce on the bottom. Try to get a nice full dead hang, 1 second pause. And like always, guys, I appreciate the support. Hope you enjoyed this video. That's a full body weight only, bodybuilding style back workout, high volume. The intensity, meaning the lows, not that high, but the intensity of how hard the actual workout was, very high. You guys see, out of breath. We did muscle ups, weighted pulls, inverted rows, isometric chin up holds, supersetted with body weight weighted rows, then a burnout set. So 5 actual exercises plus the burnout set at the end. More than enough for training 1 muscle group. Again, total about 20 plus total working sets. Over 30 if you count the every minute on the minute for the muscle ups. So remember, guys, still, if I'm training each muscle group in 1 session on its own right now, I'm gonna get about 3 to 4 days before I train it again. But ideally, you still wanna try to hit it again within the week. So you still wanna try to hit every muscle group 2 times within a week period. So if I train back today, let's say I train chest tomorrow, I'll train legs the following day, shoulders, and then I'll be back to back, right? So you could cycle through like that. You can still train every muscle group 2 times within a week for optimum muscle protein synthesis and for optimal gains. Like always, guys, like the video, helps drag them out. Share it with your friends, your family. If you have a comment, leave it in the comment section. I always get back to you guys. Peace out. Don't forget about the new merch, BARNATURALS.
They all love to talk, you know they do that shit the most. Think you on my level, boy, but you ain't even close.